Hey guys, in this video I wanted to make an update to my macOS Mojave Hackintosh guide for Ryzen systems where I create the USB installer on a macOS system rather than on Windows like I did in my original video. So as you can see, this is my hack.slim.ovh site. Well, right now it's a local version because I'm still writing the guide, but I've created a macOS section which contains the prerequisites you need as well as some instructions, and then the rest of the installation from here on out would be the same as you would on a Windows system. So the first step we want to take is to download the actual installer.app, which would be from the official App Store. So you can follow this link here, which takes you to this page, and if you click on here, it will open up the macOS App Store, so you can see here. And you will see this page in the macOS App Store. So you just want to press Get here, and it's going to open up your system preferences, and you'll see this pop-up which prompts you asking if you want to download macOS Mojave. So you want to press download here, and since this is a 6 GB file, it's going to take a little bit to download. So in the meantime, we can download the rest of the prerequisites. So heading back to the prerequisites section, we want to download the clover.zip, the config plist, Clover, and Clover configurator. So I'm going to show you how to download the config.plist because the developers changed the layout of the Git repo a little bit, so it became a little confusing for how you should download the config.plist. So you want to go up here, go to clone or download, and click on download zip, and it's going to download the whole repository. I'm going to press cancel for now because I already have it downloaded, but yeah, so now we want to wait for this to finish downloading. And once it finishes, you'll see this window pop up on your screen, and you don't want to do anything with this, so we can press Command Q to quit out of this window. And you can also close out of the software update screen. Alright, so the next step you want to take is to open up disk utility, so you can go to your launchpad and just search for disk utility, and open this up. And you want to go on the top left and click on View and click on Show All Devices. And on the sidebar, you want to look for your USB drive, and you want to press erase. And this is going to delete all the data off of the USB drive, so make sure that you've backed anything important up off of the drive before continuing. So for the name, we can choose USB just to keep it simple. This will be changed later anyways. And for the format, choose macOS Extended Journaled, and the scheme you want GUID partition map. Once you're ready, just press erase. Alright, and it says the erase process completed successfully, so we can close out of disk utility now. So the next thing we want to do is to use create install media to copy the installer contents to our USB drive. And these steps are actually provided by Apple. It's actually a script that's included in the installer, and it's simply going to copy the media over to your USB drive and make a bootable USB drive. So we'll want to open up the terminal. And from here, you want to go onto my site, and you'll see this command here. So we want to copy that and paste it in here. And if you use the different name for your USB drive, you can write that in here. But mine was named USB, so I'm just going to continue. So you want to press return. Once you're ready, enter your password. And it's going to confirm if you want to continue, so just press Y. And as you can see, it's going to format your disk, and it's going to copy over the installer contents. So this could take a little while. For me, it takes about 15 minutes. So just allow it to do its thing. So as you can see, the process completed successfully, and we now have the USB drive called Install macOS Mojave. So the next thing we want to do is to install Clover to our USB drive, which is the bootloader. So make sure you downloaded Clover from the prerequisite section of my website, and you should see this pop up when you open it. So you want to press continue here, continue again, continue. Change the install location to the USB drive. And you want to customize the install so that it has UEFI booting only and Clover in the ESP. Alright, and here we go. And you want to enter your password and click install. And there we go, it says the installation was completed successfully. So we can close out of this now. So right now you can see that the EFI partition from the USB drive has been mounted, but in case you restart your computer or something else, you decide to come back to this later, you need to remount the EFI partition manually. So the way you do this is by opening up the Clover configurator, so ccg.zip, open that up, and you can see it's been extracted right here. So double click on that. And since this is an untrusted program, you need to go into System Preferences, go to Security, and click on Open Anyway. Right, I've done this before already, so I don't need to do this, but for the first time, you'll need to do this. So you want, in the left side, you want to head over to Mount EFI, and in this bottom section, you should see a list of drives, and you want to look for your USB drive and click on Mount Partition on the right here. I've already done it, so it's grayed out for me. Once you've done that, you can close out of Clover Configurator, and you want to open up the EFI partition and open it in a Finder window side by side. So go into the EFI folder right here, and if you downloaded the clover.zip from my prerequisites section, you'll want to extract that, and you'll see this Clover folder appear, and then hold Option and drag the Clover folder over here into your USB drive, and you want to click on Merge. Alright, and now that that's done, we've copied over the kex that we need, and we now want to copy over the patch or the kernel. So that would be in the AMD vanilla master.zip file. So double click on that. And this comes up over here. So you want to go into here, and if you're on an FX system, go into FX, otherwise you go into Zen. So from Zen, you want to copy over the config.plist and put it inside the Clover folder, and then click on Replace. Now that that's done, that's all we needed to do. So as you can see, it was very straightforward, and now you can just proceed with the installation as I did in my other video. And in the description, I'll leave a link to the video at the timestamp that's relevant to you. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you learned something. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, because I plan to make many more like this in the future. And yeah, thanks for watching.